Hey YouTube, this is Amber with Skyway Acquisition Solutions. We're a management consulting firm that helps federal contractors. Our team is a unique blend of former contracting officers and industry folks. We bring many years and a wide variety of experience, allowing us to provide the best support to help you succeed in federal contracting. This video series is the Skyway Spotlight. Each video, you will learn more about our team members and what makes Skyway so special. Let's get started with today's episode. Okay, so today I have Shelley Hall with me, and we're going to talk about the how and the now. My first question for you, Shelley, is how did you transition into your role with Skyway today?
Well, like much of my career, it's something that just kind of fell in my lap. I actually met Kevin and Paul in 1994, so we have known each
Wow.
other a long, long time. We all worked together at Anderson Air Force Base, and then I stayed there for a while, and then everybody went their own separate ways to different places. And in 2011, I was at Brett Pat, and Kevin said he was going to be coming into town, and so we would do lunch. And he says, "I'm starting a company, and I want you to be a consultant for me." And of course, my answer was yes. That. And so it was very exciting because during our careers, I've actually been Kevin's boss. And
Oh.
so it's kind of it's funny through the years we've had different roles, but we've always had our friendship that that was in the forefront of everything. So that's how I ended up at Skyway.
Wonderful. I love it. Again, building on the foundation.
Yes.
So, what exactly do you do for Skyway other than a consultant?
Well, I'm the operations manager, so all kind of the day-to-day stuff that needs to be done, managing the community members, and I'm probably their biggest touch point, calling me, talking to me, and I love um, doing that, and just it's fun to kind of you're looking at things, you're turning the mirror around. It's something you've done for years where you were obviously trying to get the best possible outcome for everybody, but you worked for the government. And so now you flip that mirror around, and now you're trying to get the best possible outcome for the clients, the community members, and by helping them learn what is this thing they're asking for, because sometimes the government gets a little creative in the things that they ask for, and so we have to say, well, just put it together, it's fine,
Right.
it's
And
all
your
fine.
32 years helps.
Absolutely. And it's funny how much that comes back sometimes, because I'll remember, oh, I had this happen, but I was a CEO at the time. So I'm going to tell you, here's how you need to react to this as the
Right.
contractor. And so that's definitely helpful.
Awesome. So then how do you help the federal government and the industries that you work with now?
Well, I think, I hope, you hope that you're always pushing,
Hmm.
making that next thing. I did that through my career. I'm a very open-minded person, and so if it didn't specifically tell me I couldn't do something, I'd give it a shot. And so I'm the same way now. I had a meeting with a client yesterday, and they're like, "Well, this is not exactly what they're asking for, but we want to do this." And I'm like, just go ahead and send it in. And I don't think it's fiscal year end, and
Hmm.
which is a crazy time for the government. And I said, I don't think on September the 9th, they're going to even bother to question how you're putting it together. They just want you to send them something and award a contract. So I think it's all about benefiting, and again, it's still making everything a win-win. Keeping
Hmm.
everybody on a level playing field and making everything a win-win. Not where a contractor is getting over on the government, but where all the sides have had the right outcome.
Right, right. I think that's awesome. And kind of you've just been giving this positive light through your whole career, and you've continued to do that now that you're on the other side. So I think you're just really being true to yourself, which I think is beautiful. Okay, last question. What do you like best about what you're doing now? Small business is what you liked best as a contracting officer. Is that still the same or something totally different?
Actually, yes, it is.
Okay.
That's still kind of like where my heart lies with those small businesses. And then when they get an award and they send you an email and say, "Oh, I got the award," and and then to watch them grow as a business and do well, especially during the last few months with everything that's been going on with COVID. We've seen some companies actually thrive because either they were right in a sweet spot or they could shift themselves enough to do something that was, provide something that was needed, for this crisis that's going on. And so, yeah, that's still my greatest love is watching these small businesses do well and grow in the community. And unfortunately, statistically, those small businesses right now are really having a hard time because they just don't have the deep pockets to just stay closed for a long period of time or keep people. But still my favorite thing.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing your story, and I appreciate your time. And we'll catch you on our next series.
Okay, thanks, Amber. Bye.